Greetings and salutations, everyone. This is Krita, and this is Feed the Beast Interactions. Oh, yeah! Today, I'm currently exploring a mine shaft. I am really hoping to find some diamonds, but things are kind of fighting me back at such a level that I'm getting nervous, and I might have to call it here. Die, zombie, die. There are all sorts of baddies down here. I think there's, see, here they come. Okay, this is a bad idea, get out. Right? Mineshaft is scary and dangerous. We have already been getting hunger. We're down to our last bandage. I had some potions of regeneration. This is just a recipe for disaster. What we need is to just go home and wait the 5 seconds, right? We do leave with a mending book, which I'm super excited about. I think we might be able to make that work with something. Oh, we gotta turn that machine off. Whoa. Buddy. Thank you. Between episodes, we got to building. We have a new building. Now, it might look short, but man, is it large inside. Also, I did some more testing on those pads, the little conveyor pads. Yeah, they totally work. They have a GUI. If I go down into this darkness somewhere. Oh, it's too dark. Can't see it. But I have a secret little way in. Teleport, and in. The GUI is a little interesting because I don't feel like it should have a GUI. It should be a lot simpler than that. But yeah, it has horizontal distance that you can travel. It has whitelist and blacklist options for what it can take. So if you want to have items teleporting around the place, not a problem. It also has vertical distance, and you can go down with it and up with it. So I have set up, instead of having like a doorway into this awesome sunken warehouse thing, also obviously I got the fires in place, the pit kilns. I did build a quick seared furnace. Yes, indeed. This is a big bad boy. It actually goes out of the corner a little bit and it stays under the water. But this building, it teleports me through the water. You can see another one which I land on right there, and onto this platform. This is temporary. I'll figure out a better system. And then there's one over there and one right here, and these work very similarly in that when I land on it, it teleports me, and I'm in here. It's not as instantaneous because I kept dying, unfortunately, but it totally works. Now, in this episode, I really would like to be able to do something with steam power. Get something, anything with steam power. What this is going to need is bronze. So I need a bronze ingot. I believe I got the dusts. And I need to do some alchemical nonsense. And for that, we're going to need a fire. So we'll probably set up another fire pit. And we'll be right back. There's the bronze, and we should have some copper in here as well. We set up a small little spot over there. Here we are. And for each of the alchemical bronze, we are going to need 5 instrumentum. And the way that this works is you need to find a thing with that stuff on it. And we should be able to do 5 shovels, which each give 4. And then 4 ingots. Let's see if we've done enough of the research. 4 ingots. Excellent. I think that's all we were going to get from there, yeah. I shouldn't try and toss those in, because then they'll burn up in there. So let's see. What is the very first step? We're going to need to get a bit of steam going. Oh, it gives us some niter. I like niter. Some more brass. I like brass. We're going to need to have a hammer in here. Probably just move like our primary tools into this space. That'll be good. I'll probably also get the villagers in there in between the next episodes, or at least get some new villagers and set them up in a happy space for them to work, just like the last episode, and it should be fantastic. So it now wants us to make some of the plates. There we go. I think we're gonna need like all the plates, so I'll just make bronze as well, right? Resources are not really a concern. They're just a hassle right now, and the farther that we advance, the easier it will be to process them, I hope. Oh, that's pretty. Can I break it and still get it? Oh, I can. Excellent. I love it. Yeah. This is a big empty room, but as we get more machines, it'll get packed in here pretty fast, I think. We might even need to expand it off to the side. All right. Get down to the Bronze Age. Gives us some zinc. That's cool. No rewards. Bricked bronze hull and bronze hull. So we're going to need all sorts of things to make steam. What does this give us? Steam explosion, fridge unit. We don't have a fridge yet. We'll wait on accepting that. And I have been working on getting a lot of brick. Thankfully, we have that clay system in the underground. So clay is not an issue at all. It's just not, and I love it that way. So we're gonna need some hulls, right? Hull. Which one gives us like a steam boiler? Do we have a boiler? I think we're gonna need a small steam boiler. For that, we need just bronze plate and bricks. Is it as simple as that? I would be very happy if it was as simple as that. It is. Woohoo! And with that, we have... Oh, I must have gotten a stone drum at some point. That gives us an iron drum. I don't need that right now. We are now about to be able to make steam. Heck yeah. Probably one of the most important things for us right at this moment. Probably the macerator. Maybe the forge hammer. That way I don't have to work as hard to get that stuff. I don't think we need the compressor right away, but we will get it. So we need macerator, forge hammer, and I'm gonna go, yeah, ally smelter. Don't put alloys in it. It's actually an alloy smelter. Yeah, meaning you need at least an MV to create it. Oh, pulsating iron. Yeah, that's a rare fella. That'll allow us to do a tiny bit of automation without using these awesome conveyor belts, but I might still try and use them a little bit. You know, the problem with this system is I need to hit the conveyor belt perfectly or I don't pop in here. I might need to improve that slightly, maybe set up a few other conveyor belts that lead me to the correct spot underwater, and it'll just push me around. That could be fun. Let's put away... Oh, we need... I need iron chests in a hurry. So, steam boiler. We have the boiler. We might make a few extras, but we want the forge hammer. Oh! Maybe we don't want the forge hammer at this very instant. We just want the macerator. Macerator, you're a bit easier, right? So we need the file, all sorts of things. Let's just make another, probably two boilers so that we can have each machine have a dedicated one. Or just set up a small little system for it. We could probably make a big tank, and considering how important steam is, we might put it in the center of the room and make it even go down into the earth a little bit so that we can get some steam storage together. That might be a good idea. Whew. All right, but what we do need is a file Can we make a bronze file? That would be good. Bronze file. File. Why not, right? What is it made out of? Those need a file to make a file. So does that mean that certain things... Okay, it just sticks with the plates. Can we make a bronze one? We can. Excellent. GT files. Yes, yes. I think one of them was some plates like that. I think we need a few of these small things. And I believe you can also switch these around. It'll give you medium ones, but I'm not sure how important the medium ones are at this instant. They do transport around a little bit more steam, which could be useful. Could be useful, but right now, not super worried about it. Let's see. I need to go get a piston. A critical rule, once again, is always make more than you need. I might even make two macerators. I feel like it's by far the most important thing. Did I hit it? Oh, I got it. Heck yeah. So, macerator. Macerator, here we are. Oh, we need the steel hull, and that takes the brass. Okay. There we go. Does it give us extras? That'd be nice of it. Oh. And then a bronze bricked hull, which apparently we need for the alloy smelter. Maybe we can just... Is it going to be easy? Is it going to be an easy fella? Oh, that's not so bad. Are we out of plates already? Oh my. Yeah, we need a much easier source of plates ASAP, because this takes up 2 ingots and I have to click around a lot. That's not fun, but we're also out of the brass as well. Not fun at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give us 2 more, so we can at least make the alloy smelter, I think. Should be easy. There we go. And alloy smelter. And then the macerator, we needed some... We need just some flint. That's not so bad. We'll probably also need some more of the bronze pipes if we're going to want to make 2 like the plan was. But for right now, this is just going to have to do. Do we have... Of course we don't. Maybe right here we have the transmutation table. It's not the most efficient way, but when EMC is so cheap, I don't really care. There is a more efficient way to get flint, but it doesn't make a big difference right now. Macerator, here we come. There we go. And this gave us a whole bunch of quests. So let's see what we can accept. We have some glass dust. We have some pulsating ingots. Whoa, all sorts of things. We have broken into the steam age. Bronze plates, perfect. I needed more of that. Right here, we apparently got a stone drum, so that'll give us a reservoir. Here, I was doing some exploring around, so this will give us some lapis. There's apparently something else in here. It'll give us a spiderweb sapling, but we have cotton, so I don't think we need spiderweb production all that much. Gnashing ores, macerator gives us stibnite ore. That might be really important. Even though we've already gotten these things, easy peasy. What does this do? All right. And we made the brass, so it gives us more brass. Sweet. We don't have to make that for a minute. GT, yeah, emeralds. Emeralds are the best for most of the tools. So if I bring up emerald here, we'll be able to see what type of tools we can make. Bolts, swords, pickaxes, but most importantly, hammer, file, and saw. Once we have our emerald production, we won't need to worry as much about tools, and it'll become almost like a misnomer. That is fantastic, and we have one more quest reward somewhere. We must have made... Oh, barrel again gives us the iron barrel. We might as well slap that down somewhere. Maybe we'll figure out a way to... How much would it fit in there? Because I think the stone barrels fit 16 buckets. Maybe the barrel system... We have the really fancy one over here. Maybe that's what we want to make our first steam storage with, because that would be a very compact way of doing it, right? If we can use this tungsten drum, this is 256, easy peasy. That should be no problem. Here we are. And if we just slap this down as it's sort of like a temporary solution right now, we might be able to have the coal boilers just pointing directly into it. Let's see if that can work. We're gonna need, I guess for right now, just wood. Oh, and water. Oh yeah, don't turn those on without water. We need a good source of water. For that, I think we can go with... Yes. We'll be able to go with a porcelain setup. If we have a smelter, a melter here, it should with ease be able to smelt and make water, not distilled water, normal water, out of ice. I've done this before and it works so well because you get tons of water for hardly any heat right here. So it'll just pump out water lickety split. Let's do that. Alright, this is proof of concept. Backup lava, just in case. I can always replace this. I don't necessarily need to replace this, right? Just slap that somewhere else and place it right here. The nice thing about these gauges is you can hold about 4 buckets worth of lava in them, and they don't burn you. You don't need any gloves. From here, we should be able to somehow slap down a extraction. So maybe that doesn't work from a high point. Okay, well that's no problem. Just grab it from somewhere else. Here we go. And so if there's an insertion here, an extraction here. Okay, so that grabs the ice. That's not very good. Maybe we can blacklist ice. There we go. The water doesn't go downhill, right? This is why proof of concepts are really good. So if that's the case, we don't have to have it behind it. We can have it right here, and that will go to a boiler. This is called being creative, everyone. Figure it out. Insertion, extraction in the right spot. Does that insert it? Okay, that's cool. Blacklist ice. So now it's filling this somewhat slowly, but I don't think it takes a whole lot. Let's put in some of that awesomeness. And then we need to have something to place it on. This is just proof of concept, so it's not the most critical to get it beautiful. I like that you can just break machines and they don't shatter like other mods have a propensity to do. That can be super frustrating. I'm hoping that we can just get the steam once this builds up heat, right? It has to get to the right temperature first. Once it gets enough heat, we should be able to get steam into the drum and then use that as a sort of one spot to go to all of our machines. And very temporary, but I guess it could go behind too, right? So then if we have a macerator right here, and a smeltery right here. Oh yeah, these guys to operate, they need to be able to spit the excess steam after the work is done. So we're gonna need a wrench. Oh, what type of wrench can we make? It just takes normal materials. Do we have enough copper? Really like to, I don't want to make it out of copper, but maybe we just have to. We can't, so that simplifies it. So while we wait for this to heat up, I'm gonna go see what we can make as far as that is concerned. Currently, my way of making resources is the least efficient as far as I'm aware. I just look for a resource I can make and I toss it into the macerator system over there. Task complete, cool. Or my crusher doohickey, and I bring it to my, either I can put it in the smelter here direct if it works, or from here this guy can basically crush anything in a real hurry, right? But what we need is bronze, and I think it gave us some tin dust over there. There's some tin dust, that makes it easy. And this guy already, boom, 13 macerated at the minimal efficiency. I can barely see the conveyor, so I know I'm gonna hit it. There we go. Should we be seeing steam now? We see steam. Let's see if we can extract it. So extraction module, make sure you're facing the right way. That looks like there's steam on there. If it was realistic, it would just float right off, but whatever. I want to set up the extraction or the insertion first. There we go. Insertion, insertion, and extraction. So now steam, with any luck, will be going into these tanks. So if I hit shift, I can see that it has just a little bit of steam on there, and we will be able to, in short time, brass, we don't have zinc. Well, we do have some zinc, but we need to make bronze right now. There we go. And now that we have this smelter up, we can just smelt it in here. Easy peasy, but I already had some pre-made. There we go. Oh, can I not make a wrench like that? It needs a hammer. Of course you do. Bronze wrench. And I should be able to just right click right there, and now that is the steam spitting side, or I could put it on the top. Why not? Put it on the top for right now. You guys getting anything? Can I give you a proper test? Well, we need more resources. This is really fun, but maybe it's not ideal to have to run between the starter wood house and the brick factory. It doesn't seem to be the most excellent way of doing it. Maybe I'll find a way to teleport between a little bit easier. Maybe just use those teleporters. Kind of boring, but we'll see. So let's toss in a copper and see if that works. Why wouldn't you work, right? Pulverization, steam macerator, should work. Does it take more steam than that? I feel like that's quite a lot of steam for it to want to do one operation. I'll be right back as I troubleshoot, but so far this system is working, kind of, at least to get to steam. Oh, it's working. It just needed more steam, so it takes a whole bunch of it to operate. Once we have a build up in the drum, this shouldn't be as much of an issue, and see, it spits it, and now we have crushed copper ore. This is exciting. We have made our first leap into steam operation. There are other options for the conveyors, but I think it might just be kind of cool to try and make that work for a little bit. I could use Ender IO conduits, these fluid conduits. They do work, but they're really frustrating if you don't have a wrench, specifically the Yeta wrench. That, or I'm just very silly and I don't know how to connect them with another tool. I've tried with normal wrenches. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong, but super frustrating. If they have fluid in them, you can't connect them, and then whenever you restart the game, they sometimes just disconnect with whatever they're trying to extract from or insert into, and as far as I can tell, it's totally random, which isn't fun. The fact that these can't send water or fluids up and down is a real problem, but you know what? This is a success, because these are filling with steam. We have 2 more steam boilers, and we can set up a system without too much trouble that will be able to get us started into production. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my, look at the time. Whatever will we do? It's a good thing there are future episodes. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and enjoy.